Hey everyone, and welcome. My name is Marcus. I'm a coach, a medium, and a channeler, and I've explored the world of spirit for more than 20 years. In this video, I'm going to talk about the change that is currently happening on our planet. And I'm going to share that from my perspective, the divine masculine and the divine feminine are two sides of the same coin, and that the unification of these two concepts or energies is what's happening on our planet externally and internally. I'm also going to move into how we can embody this unification for us in our everyday lives. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this video will be useful for you. People are ready for a change. I keep seeing this everywhere with all the people I'm talking with, the people I see online in real life. I was just at a event, a kind of like a 3-day mastermind in Sedona, and everyone there is working actively on how to activate a new type of life, because we feel inspired to move into something new and to let go of the old. And I see this with everyone else as well, who is tired of the old, tired of the hamster wheel. People have so many beautiful gifts that we are not being encouraged to use, but people are ready to step into that, and that is the change that we see now. And like I said, the change is here. It has already started. I don't know if you remember, but back in 2012, everyone thought the world was going to end. And they had all of these prophecies from Mayan calendars and ancient texts saying that the world is going to end in 2012. From my perspective, what actually happened is that an age was ending. The age of Pisces was ending, and we are now shifting and moving into the age of Aquarius. And 2012 was the starting point of that change. Each age is about 2,150 years old, or long, I should say. And therefore, this change is massive, it's big. And of course, it's not going to happen over a day. It will happen over many years. And we're currently in that process right now, which is why we're seeing so many people waking up to who they really are and to more of their gifts and abilities. We see changes worldwide. We see people are standing up and saying no to the old. These are all signs that we are moving in the right direction. We are moving into the right direction. The old energies were valid because everything is we learn from, and we can grow and we can expand. If everything would be happy and fine and we would all be content, the awakening wouldn't get triggered. We're all stepping up now and saying no because we don't resonate with what we see on the news, what we see in the world with all the suffering and everything. We're saying no to that. And so they served a very good purpose in order to wake up the fire within that is telling us like, no, there is something else. There is something different that we can move towards. And so the new energy, the age of Aquarius, will focus on community, heartfelt community. We don't have to only learn from the negative experiences. We've done that, and we're saying enough is enough. Now it's time to learn and grow from expansion, from healing, from embodying more of our soul. Because if you ask me, the reason why we're here is to bring down heaven on earth. We're not here to ascend and fly away and leave this place. We are here to unite Father Sky and Mother Earth. That's why we are here. We are the connectors that bring those energies together. And so that's what the change is all about. And people are doing it. People are feeling it. Because duality is an illusion. hot, cold, darkness, light, inside, outside. This physical 3D world is just a construct for us to trigger emotions and insights and to ultimately understand that everything is one. We are here as an extension of source, of the universe, of God, if you will, to understand that we are all one. I am you, you are me, I am the nature around me, I'm the animals around me. We are all mirroring each other, we're all mirroring the same God frequency, and understanding now that this is all an illusion. We could treat it almost like a dream. When you're sleeping and you're dreaming, and you might feel very vivid, you don't realize that you're dreaming. When you wake up, you're like, oh my God, that felt really real. But you realize like, oh, I was just dreaming. Our soul's perspective, sometimes when we have a lucid dream, or sometimes during meditation, we can leave our bodies, we can have these greater perspectives. Then we kind of sober up and understand like, oh, that's even more real. That's who we really are. Our soul perspective is truly the perspective that we really are. So this life here on planet Earth, and the purpose of all this is to remind us what we are by showing us what we are not, because only then can we have something to compare it with. I only know what heat is if I've experienced cold. I only know what love and union is if I've experienced fear, darkness, and separation. And that is what we have experienced now, and we are recognizing that is what we are not. And now it is time to figure out what we are, who we are, and what we are here to do. The time is now for that. Divine masculine and divine feminine. We all have masculine and feminine energies inside of us. And one big change I see and feel very strongly now on our planet is the divine feminine returning in all its glory. The past has been unbalanced masculine energy. It's been unbalanced because it has not been held by the feminine. They need to coexist within us and in society. In order for the feminine to really flower and be able to step into its own beauty and power, it needs to have a sense of protection from the masculine. In order for the masculine to really have the boldness to step up and speak up, it needs to be held in the feminine. They are two different sides of the same thing. They are not separate, and we have both. We have that unity within. We see a lot of the leadership expressing this unbalanced masculine. How can we step into more of this unity in our lives? Simply being aware of these concepts moves towards the outcome we are wishing to achieve. Unity and oneness is the truth of this reality we are experiencing here right now. Every act of darkness, every act of fear is ultimately from fear. And fear, F-E-A-R, stands for false evidence appearing real. People that are in a state of fear, they see signs and proof that they are separate from other people. They look at someone else and think of them as other. And if we are in that state, we won't have compassion and we won't be able to include them in our actions in our well-being. The antidote to the false evidence of separation appearing real is the concept of oneness. Your emotions will guide you as a compass to understand these thoughts you're having. If you would think of other people as different, they are not you. They're less than you, perhaps. You would feel the emotion of separation. And I invite you to feel how that feels in your body. Take note. What words do you put on those emotions? Then move into an exercise of thinking that person has the same light that I have within me. I am the same as the couple walking over there, the old man walking and whistling, the dogs playing in the park, the beautiful butterflies flying in the park. I'm one with that, and when I'm taking a deep breath, I'm feeling that I'm one with the trees around me because I breathe out carbon dioxide, which the tree beautifully takes in and then gives out beautiful oxygen that I am inhaling and getting nurtured by. I live in symbiosis with nature. In fact, I am nature. We are all part and we are nature. See how that makes you feel. Your soul will speak very powerfully in terms of what emotion you will feel when having those thoughts. Don't take my and our word for it. Experiment with this yourself. Play with thoughts and see how they make you feel. Your soul will guide you to align thoughts, to thoughts that are aligned with your soul and your heart. Just having this perspective will move you towards the concept of oneness, where we all exhibit these energies and when we embody the entirety of the universe, because that's who we are. Great teachers of this planet has said, the kingdom of heaven is within you. We all have access to these knowings and these insights and this energy and this awareness and this consciousness. All we need to do is to tune in and to listen to what our soul wants us to hear and to understand, because our soul knows everything that we wish to know. We close this transmission and we thank you for tuning in. This energy came through from the beautiful Arcturians that are working very closely with the Christ light, which is coming more online and that are being received by more and more people right now on this planet. Remember, everything you're seeking is within. Peace.